NPBF coaches and fans, newcomers to the channel, potentially this person's wife. I don't know if she's watching this. She might be. If you are, hello. Uh, Alex is back again with yet another season 16 for the NPF pre-draft, post-draft, pre-season meet the coaches interview with yet another person that just barely missed playoffs last season for 15. Uh, this is the elusive PS5 that has been spoken of. Coach
I knew you were gonna say
Sionie,
that.
Sean of the Z Guardian Kokos.
Yo, what's up, guys?
I had to make the clarification because in David's interview, he exclusively referred to you as PS5.
Yeah, I know. I PM'd him about that earlier. I was like, you ass, you've started this now.
Before we get doing, he told me, and I think you've mentioned that you make logos, not the least of which the one we're looking at right now. Like, what's that process like?
Well, unfortunately, I have a little bit of OCD, so it takes me quite a while to like find the perfect stuff to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of is it that one? No, I don't like that.
Oh,
Not like
geez.
Yasmin, who just throws shit together and it's like done. Me, I'm like proper going into details and shit for people. It's it takes me a while.
So does that mean you're drawing these, or are you just finding the images?
I'm just finding the images. I could draw them, but then it would take me like a year just to do one.
But you could draw like this quality even over the course of a year.
Yeah, I used to do art a lot. I can draw pretty well for myself. Got an A in art in school.
Well, that's where you and I differ. But I also didn't. I think I
Is
the
yours
last
just stick people?
yeah, but also I did the last art class I took. I think I was 12.
Oh wow,
Yeah, yeah. I was able to get all my art credits in high school from just taking music classes.
fair enough.
All right, because I was gonna say, man, we have some more questions if you're the one that drew Goku Boom, but you didn't draw Goku Boom.
The Rillaboom one.
Yeah, the Goku Broly
No,
Boom.
I didn't draw that, but I did say to David if he wanted me to, he'd have to give me like a week or so to do it.
Sheesh.
Again, OCD goes into making everything like perfect, and
Clearly, goddamn.
it would take me a while just to draw stuff like that. I used to be able to just draw and be like, oh, that's good enough, whatever. But now I'm a lot like,
Right on.
it has to be perfect, otherwise people won't like it.
I hear that for sure. So, but enough about David. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you, man. So, you just barely missed out on being in one of these before. So, one thing that everybody got to
Yeah.
tell us earlier was how they got their start in competitive Pokemon. I want to hear your story.
Well, it was. I used to battle a lot with my friends when I was very young, and with the cables that connected your Game Boys and everything.
Right
And
on.
that's just kind of where my love for Pokemon started. We're battling, and then in Generation 4, I think it was Platinum or one of them, my friend was like, oh, you can battle online now. I was like, oh, can you? So I battled people, my friends and everything online. And then my friend was like, oh, you're really good. Maybe you should go and try out for like tournaments, local tournaments and stuff. So I did.
Wow.
Then as that carried on, I was kind of then traveling around the UK doing draft VGC tournaments, competing in like proper league ones.
Whoa. Okay, did not know that.
Yeah, I used to travel quite a lot. Can't now.
Yeah, not with a family.
Yeah, plus it's really expensive.
Ooh, I bet it's really expensive actually. I never did
I'd
that.
have to travel to like Cardiff and London, which is Cardiff's only like 2 hours away, but London's like 5 hours away.
Honestly, I figured London was way further.
No, because there's like loads of trains that can go like connect straight to things and stuff, and there's I could drive down or whatever.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I just think about Wales. I know Cardiff is in Wales. I think I'm gonna sound like a real idiot if it's not.
You should know that. That's where I'm from.
Yeah. No, I know where Wales is. I just think I know about Blackpool,
Yeah.
obviously. I know a few places in Wales, but I just don't know. I don't have the map memorized, but I think Cardiff. Yeah, no, Cardiff's in Wales. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Cardiff's the central of Wales.
Yeah, I knew. I don't know. Yeah, why am I second guessing myself? I knew this. I knew all of
That's good. Someone does.
that. Yeah, for
I think I'm like
once.
the only British person in the NPBF right now. No, Stephen.
True. Yeah, if we want to take British as meaning UK,
Yeah, the Brit. That is generally what it is. No, not British.
it is until you get like
It's not
specifics
British.
where some
It's
people will be like,
no. Yeah, it's
"Oh yeah, no,
British. I'm,
you're
I'm not even
Welsh. No,
sure
you're
of my own.
Scottish. You're Irish."
Well, yeah, but a lot of people can on their passports put like not British. I put mine just has Welsh and
Hmm.
Wales, Welsh. So if someone from like a foreign country like yourself looked at my passport and be like, Welsh? What's that?
That's
Because it doesn't actually say British on mine.
that's that's wild. That is really crazy. So you got your start doing VGC in fourth gen, huh?
Yeah,
That's longer than most people here. That's for damn sure.
yeah, but I think it was around Auraz Sun and Moon period.
Mm-hmm.
I started to really join the Facebook community then. I met Jamie before that and a few others.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started to notice that people did like single battles and stuff. And I was like, oh, and no one was really doing VGC anymore. So I was like, oh, maybe I should start trying to do singles now then.
Well, there's still a scene and a demand to play VGC. I mentioned this to David before that James is very much interested in trying to get a doubles equivalent to the how NPBF has a D League. Although I think the difference then would be that like people in main league could still be in doubles.
It depends on how you do it, I guess. Because then you could just like be like, oh, you can either be in main league singles, or you could be in main league doubles, I
Hmm.
guess.
Yeah, I think that's probably how it would go.
But I know David would probably jump on that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I brought it up to David and I think that he's all about it.
Oh, he would be. He would jump straight onto it, I reckon.
Yeah, I had no idea also that David started off as a doubles VGC guy. It's really interesting how a lot of the Goon Squad is has that origin story.
Yeah. I've
So,
never actually played a VGC match with David.
oh yeah?
No, I don't think we've ever had a
No,
doubles
well
match yet.
maybe we'll have to record an exhibition match for that on the channel just for
That'd be
fun.
cool to do. I'd enjoy that.
All right, so enough about VGC and doubles in general, because we play singles here, and
We do.
you're no stranger to the NPBF. You've been here for like on and off for like a year and a half.
Mm.
Yeah, it actually is it's been about a year and a half since the first time you and I played. No, that's not true. You and I played for the first time in October.
Did we? I don't remember at this point anymore.
Well, it was in mono. The only reason I know it was in October is because it was after the Mario 3D All-Stars collection came out on the Switch.
That's as good as of any evening. That's as good as a reason as any, I suppose.
Because I was in the middle of playing Galaxy when I was waiting for our game, and I paused Galaxy to do our game.
I bet you wish you never did.
Well, I'd never played Galaxy before, and I'd never played you before, so they were both unique experiences that Friday. They were both unique experiences. It was a very good game. It is on. I don't actually think it's on this channel. I think it was on our old MPF channel that we got locked out
Yes, it
of
was.
because the guy who owned it is a bitch. Yeah, that's right, Chris. I know you watch us. I know you follow us. Go fuck yourself. You're a bitch.
That's not very nice.
He's not very nice.
That's true.
Yeah. So again, you heard it from Sionie. You're not very nice.
Yep. Don't like you either. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, so the reason I say on and off in the NPBF is you were on for about a year, and then
Then I tried to take a break from
yeah, you
battling,
got
and
you
it
got
never
you
really
got burnt out
happened.
from Pokemon, and then apparently your bitch ass was just in every other draft except us when you were supposed to be taking a break.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Sionie?
I don't know. It just kind of happened.
I feel like that's just generally how it works for people. Like it just happens. Like you intend to only focus on one, and then or do none, and then just everyone's pulling you which way. I didn't intend to do any more than one last season, and then you bitches invited me to the GSI, and I was like, well, fuck, they're inviting me, so I guess I'll do two.
You're always invited to any of my drafts, mate.
Oh, I know. It's more like I got a personal invitation instead of being like, hey, I'm running this. Who wants in?
But I generally invite everyone who's on the pages,
oh,
like
I know you do.
the Switch draft I'm doing at the moment, and then
I will never do that again. I've done console drafts. I'll never do those. They were fun when you could gen in everything easily.
you can still gen on Sword and Shield.
I'm a boomer, I guess. I don't know how to do it.
I can't gen personally.
I miss the days of PK Hex where I just made everything and then I uploaded the file as a QR code to scan on the 3DS.
Oh, that was such a good addition for Sword and Shield. No, it wasn't Sword and Shield. It was Ultra Sun and Moon, wasn't it? Or Sword and
No,
Shield.
you could do that no, what I'm describing, you could do an Omega and Alpha.
Hmm.
That's how I did all of my genning in Pokemon. I did QR code genning in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I even did
just
it
power
in
save.
Sun and Moon and would just transfer stuff up that way.
Oh, see, I just power saved everything.
I didn't have a power save. I did use the Gen 5 version of genning before that with PK Hex, where you uploaded it into the GTS and then received it in black and white.
Yeah, yeah.
And then transferred it up. I did a lot of that. But yeah, so NPBF last season, you came in and took over for James, who was doing pretty well.
Yep, and then messed his team up, as he said.
You didn't mess his team up. You almost made playoffs.
Yeah, but by the time I got to Jeff, I was in a bit of a rut at that point still, and I was like, Jeff's like, do you really want to go through? I was like, not really. He was like, all right, so we just have like a fun battle. I was like, yes, please.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that you guys had that conversation. I really like that you just had a fun battle to take it easy on your burnt out Pokebrain.
I was just going through a bit of a rut. I was bottom cutting in almost every draft I was in. And it was just getting me really pissed off, and I was getting into like I'm the shittest battler around and everything kind of place, and Jeff kind of tore me out of it.
I promise you are not shit when it comes to Pokemon.
I know. Everyone keeps telling me.
You wouldn't be here if you weren't quite good.
Yes, I'm quite worried about this season. My matchups aren't very easy.
We're going to talk about those. Don't get me wrong. But I do want to actually talk about, obviously, James says you've jokingly, I'm sure lovingly and jokingly, he says you fucked up his team. But that was a team that you didn't draft. So what was that experience like, getting to play? Like, obviously, you got to make some things and you made some adjustments to try to bring it more towards a Sionie style. But what was it like playing with a team that wasn't explicitly yours, but having to adapt to it?
Well, I've had to do it quite a few times where people have dropped out and people will PM me like, oh, Sean, this person's dropped out. Will you take this team? So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
That is how you joined us the first time.
Yes, it is true. With the person that you've added back as well.
Yeah.
Hi, Quentin.
Oh, I'm glad to have Quentin back, but we're back, but we're focused on you right now.
It was very interesting. I really liked the team that you had because I've always wanted to use Salamence. So I was like, oh yeah, finally. This is one of those Pokemon I've never really gone for. Like people point out, I tend to go for like comfort picks, and I tend to go for like the same kind of teams and stuff. So this season, I was like, right, yeah, I want to shake it up.
This season, you did not. Anthony and I just did that and just went through looking at everyone's comfort picks, and we were like, oh, who's on a crutch? Oh, Sionie doesn't have a crutch this season, I don't think.
No, I think I've pretty much drafted because I've never used Kyron, well, base Kyron before. I can't remember. I'm drawing a massive blank on what's actually on my team at the moment. I think I got Togekiss.
Oh yeah, Togekiss is totally a crush for you.
I've I've not used it before. That's never
What?
been used. No, this draft and the Sword and Shield draft are the only two drafts I've ever actually got to use it.
Oh, you know
I
what?
mean,
That's because I covered for you in a team where you like dropped out after like 2 or 3 weeks and you had Togekiss, so you barely got to use it.
yeah,
That's what I'm thinking about.
I can't. Which draft was that?
It was MWD one, I think. It was like
Probably. Hmm,
it was the one where I inherited Urshifu Rapid Single Strike from you.
Probably.
Yeah, she who shall not be named was running it also.
Well, that's probably why I dropped out in the end. Then
Yeah,
it probably pissed me off.
probably.
Happens all the time. I hope she watches these too. Fuck off, bitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's the type to vanity search.
Probably.
Not that she would know that she's vanity searching, because we're not gonna, you know, her name's not in the title and is nothing searchable. But
True.
maybe she still follows us. I don't know. I don't fucking.
But yeah, when I looked at the team, Jeff was like, "Sean, do you want this team?" Because I was like, I was PMing Jeff. I was like, Jeff, I want to come back in now. And he's like, all right, if we get a dropout, you can come in. I was like, yes. And I think about 2 weeks later or something, he's like, oh, Sean, James wants to retire to do
Oh,
Apex
it was
Pro.
It was fate.
And he was like, yes, please. He said, do you not really care what the team is? I was like, nope, just get me the fuck back in.
Well, it was actually fate then that you came back.
It really was. Then I looked at the team and was like, oh, this is actually quite nice. Maybe I'll change a few things.
He had a really good team, and the fact that
He
you got
did.
to play around with the likes of like Salamence, you got to play with Dog Trio, with Trapping
Yeah.
Woody.
That's another Pokemon I've never actually drafted myself.
I would never have drafted it, but it's such a James thing to do.
Yeah. Well, when we were doing my team, I was like, I want new stuff, Jeff. And he was like, okay, let's see what we can get for you. He's like, and I just drafted stuff that I've never used. And I've never used Celebi either. That was a nice experience as well. Oh, what else did I get on his team that I haven't used?
Did you use Heatran often? Because I know he had Heatran.
Yes. Heatran has turned into one of my comfort picks as well.
Mega Gardevoir he had.
I used that a lot in the X and Y meta when
What else?
we were back in those days.
He had Vaporeon, but I think Vaporeon is one you're used to.
Yes.
He had
Yes, it
Celebi.
is. I think you even mentioned that in one of the battles.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. No, it was Steven's playoffs interview. He said that that's one of my comfort picks.
Yeah. So you also had Celebi, I believe.
Yeah, I never used that. Never ever even looked at Celebi as a drafted Pokemon. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Then I think in one of my battles, I think it was against Gavin. I think he had the Milotic,
Oh, that's
Latios.
That's Liam.
It was Liam, was him. I was like, Jeff, I need a heat set for this Celebi. He was like, Swords Dance, Weakness Policy. Sean was like, fuck it, let's do it. Then they got killed. I was like, oh.
What else did he have? I know he had Hitmonlee.
I've used that a few times in my drafts.
I don't remember what else he had.
No, neither do I. But I was really happy with the team I got.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was in a bit of a burnt out when I took the team over, so I didn't do as well as I could have done. But
Still almost made playoffs.
When I was talking to Jeff about it, I was like, so what's the possibility of playoffs? He's like, Sean, there's 10 people who can make it right now. I was like, what?
Yeah, all you had to do was beat Jeff and you were in.
I was really like, nah, I don't really want fantasy playoffs. I won't do very well. So I was like, Jeff, you go through.
Yeah, well, Jeff got to make it pretty decently far, so good for him.
Jeff, I'm not surprised at that. Jeff's a good battler.
Yeah, he is. One question though about the team you inherited. We've said that there was a good few number of Pokemon that you never got to play with that you finally got the opportunity to play with because of James. Would you say that the team fell fell to you was kind of like was it something that was it a play style that you were comfortable with, or was it more of a new experience?
No, it it was kind of my play style because I do like balance offensive defensive kind of
Hmm.
plays. So it suited what I wanted. Then when I did my trades, it was more suited to me.
Yeah. So I was curious, and maybe we'll still be curious if there was anything from that experience of taking over that team that wasn't yours that like maybe
It
left a
was probably
mark on you that you wanted to bring when looking into season 16.
it was probably a bit more bulkier than I would usually use. No, no, yeah, it was kind of more bulkier than I normally go for.
More bulky, huh? Well, let's take a look at your team now. You got a
Yeah,
bulky team now,
yeah,
so
I know.
you got a really bulky team right now. So I think James left a bit of an impression on you.
Yeah.
So speaking of this, let's go a little bit forward. Go to season 16 draft. Prior to draft day, which at time of recording was less than a week ago. Did you have a real plan of how you wanted to play or what you wanted to draft going in, or was it more seat of your pants, like doing it on the fly?
I tried to adopt just a style of just drafting whatever's there for me. But I definitely there was like Kyram, I really wanted Mega Scissor, and then Chris took it, and I was like, oh, you little.
Well,
Ugh.
Mega Scizor is available now.
I know, but I don't want to. I don't want to mess my team around now and have to pick it up. I like what I have
That's fair. I like your team.
because I was like, oh, what can I draft? And Jeff was like, well, I don't know. Why don't you just do it on the fly? I was like, yeah. Like the only two Pokemon I really want is Kyram and well, three Pokemon I really wanted was Mega Scizor, Kyram, and Togekiss. I wanted that as my Dragon Fairy Steel Core.
You got 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I'm very happy with. But I knew that if I didn't take Togekiss when I did, you were going to take it. I was like, I'm not letting that. I'm not
Except
letting
I
him have it
actually had
again.
no desire to take Togekiss.
I know, but I thought you was because it's normally what you pick up.
No, Sylveon's what I pick up. I only take Togekiss if somebody else takes Sylveon.
Oh, do you mean like I did to you?
Yes. Like that season over the summer, literally only picked Togekiss because you took Sylveon. But this season, neither of them were on my radar because I knew I was taking Mega Altaria.
I was just that season. I was looking at the things and I was like, Jeff, I'm going to take Sylveon first. He's like, why? He said, just to screw with Alex.
You
I just want to. I just want to screw
could
with
have.
Alex.
But it's just funny because this season Sylveon was just never it was never in the plans because Altaria. I thought Altaria would be really good this season.
I love Mega Altaria. I've used that loads as well.
I've never
It's such a
drafted it. I've
good.
never drafted it. I've seen what it can do in draft, but I've never personally used it.
Well, if you want some heat sets, I've got some really good sets for it. If you want to,
Oh, I know some of the things, but I'll still probably be reaching out to you because
just not the week that we battle.
Versatility is the name of my draft game this season.
Yeah, just not the week we battle though.
Yeah,
I'm not telling you anything the week we battle.
Not the week we battle, but every other week I will definitely consult you. Be like, Sean, what's the heat set for the week on Altaria?
Well, I said, well, in one of my other drafts, Jason, you know Jason in
Yes.
that in NPBF, he took Dragon Ball. Like, Jason, I got some sick sets for that as well, mate. Just give me a PM if you want some.
Yeah, now Eric's got Dragon Ball. I can't believe it fell to pick 10 for him.
There's a lot of Pokemon, especially when you have like not Ubers, Megas.
This big of a pool too.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that are like better in a pool that you had size-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those Pokemon that gets like dropped down a bit sometimes. Because everyone's going to want their Megas first, really.
Which, ironically, I think Mega Scizor, other than the wheel pick, was the only Mega that got picked up round 1.
Yeah, it was. Which was really annoying because that was going to be my pick as well for the first round.
That's
I think.
unfortunate.
That was my first snipe and I was like, it had to be one of the Pokemon I actually wanted. Then the rest I was just like, right, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go off the fly. Looked at the shit and I saw Mega Medicham. I was like, Mega Medicham still there? What?
I mean, we saw how good Mega Medicham worked out for Deshaun last season.
Yep. And when you ask me what coach I'm going after, you wait and wait, you wait.
Oh, I cannot wait to find out. But your team, so you went seat of your pants, you were just picking things. You didn't have a play style in mind or anything. You just knew
Now,
what your Fairy Dragon steel was. Everything else is just, okay, get to
yep,
Sean. Okay, what's the best thing on the board? That's the best thing on the board to me. I'm taking it.
yeah.
That's wild. You're a madman. I could never do that.
Well, Jeff said, why don't you just... Because I normally always plan all my picks and then I get sniped a lot and I get like, oh... And I get pissed off with people and fed up and I'm just like, whatever. So I thought this season, I'm just going to go fly to the wall and think, I'll just look at the season as it came. And I was like, yeah, that'll do for me. And I was,
fair.
so am I.
Although there weren't that many
So am I.
snipes this season.
I think the Mega Scissor was literally my only snipe, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh,
Which is a mega I've never drafted. And once
It's
again,
good.
I can't. Well, I couldn't.
Well, I mean, you might be able to pick it up now.
Do you know what? Since you said it now, I'm actually thinking about it. At the same time,
Like,
Mega
if you could pick up a
Medicham.
good fighting or psychic type to replace Probopass and Medicham.
True.
You could do it.
I know, but I have Mega Medicham. I don't want to put that back onto the sheet.
That's true. That's, like, actually fair. Like, you don't want to put
Like,
Medicham back into the pool.
I saw what Liam did with his team last season one of the coaches just swapped half their teams and just went mental the rest of the season.
That
I'm
was
not
Liam.
doing.
That was Liam.
Yeah,
and
it was
he won
Liam.
the season because of it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm keeping my team. Unless there's something that during the season I think it's not really gelling well, I'll change something then. But right now, actually, did I do any? Yeah, I did one trade, didn't I? I took Arcanine
Yeah.
from David.
Yeah, but Arcanine is gonna be good for you.
Well, that was actually one of the other picks I planned because I said to Jeff, I was like, Jeff, I either want Cinderace, Arcanine. Well, actually, I only said Cinderace.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to tell him that I wanted Arcanine, but I fell asleep before I told him.
Oh, jeez.
So he picked Entei for me. I was like, oh no.
Entei's not bad.
No, but I wanted Arcanine because it completed what was it that I want? The core that I wanted. I think it was the Water Absorb, Photosorb, Flash Fire core I wanted in my team.
Oh my
Just
god, that is disgusting.
Yep.
I forgot Araquanid gets Water Absorb.
Yep, I've got it. And I've got Fiora.
Yeah, with his Volt Absorb.
Actually, damn. Now that I remember my team, I have... Yeah, so Fiora is actually one of my comfort picks. Yes. I thought I did well with... No, yeah, Fiora.
Well,
you saw how well
One or two is fine.
Yeah, well, you saw how well I did with Fiora. I think the one season I got it here.
Yeah, I remember you had it. Oh, that was the season you fucked me. I remember that. You beat
That's
me
the season
both
I
times.
lost. Yeah, and then I lost.
You
Yeah,
had that and Celesteela.
pissed me off. Yeah. Yes, because I made the play against Alan where I stayed in against his electric type because I predicted that he would use something else rather than just an electric move on me.
Yeah, I remember
that was great.
That was annoying.
I killed his electric type with my 7 Steelers and Earthquake. That was brilliant.
That's funny. So, since you were drafting by the seat of your pants, you're pretty happy with this team that you were able to get without a plan?
I love my team. I'm really excited to use it.
All right. In that case, I know you have Araquanid and you have Sticky Webs, but there are two things you need to sell me on with this team.
Right?
Sell me on Absol Z.
Base 125 attack, pretty decent coverage. Knockoff. If I can get Webs up, it's got a pretty decent speed tier, so don't have to run Scarf and some stuff, like my Kyurem or my slower Mons, maybe. It gets knockoff, Sword Dance, it gets Sucker Punch, it gets Ice Beam, Flavor, Psycho Cut, Will-O-Wisp, Wish. It gets some...
Wish.
Yep, it gets Wish. And that is one of the reasons I pick it up, because I was planning on using a weird set one week just to throw some people off.
Oh, man. So, yeah, Anthony and I were discussing your team in his interview, and realistically, we decided that Webs is what makes Absol Z good, and it seems like you agree.
literally why I picked that Araquanid and Absol together. It's like, yeah, this will be working really well for me. 'Cause I could just throw a choice band on it once. We can choice band knock off, stab people to death with
Oh
120.
god, that would be not fun. To
I
be
think
on
it's
the
got like
receiving
100.
end of anyway.
Yeah, it'll be fun for me though. I
Oh,
think it's got like
it'll be loads of fun for you. Like the
yeah,
most
I think it's
fun.
got. Oh yeah, I think it's got like base 125 attack, which is
Yeah, it's got
really
a really,
cool.
really high attack stat.
Then like base 95 special attack or something. So, if someone needs a dragon typing against me that's weak to the ice or 4 times weak to the ice, it's still gonna hurt it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
Plus,
then
I don't have to use it as a C user, as I
no,
was
you
told by
don't.
Jeff.
No, you don't. That's one of the nice things. Like the Zmons have so much more utility than just Z moves because, just depends. It depends on the week.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Jeff about it. I was like, right, what do I need to know about this season? He said, what do you mean? He said, does my C user have to use a C move? Does my Dynamax captain have to Dynamax? Does my Mega have to Mega first? And I was like, yes, no, no. I was like, right, okay.
Yeah, although I think the Dynamax you would want a Dynamax, and with Mega Metacham, I see no reason not to want to be a Mega.
No, that's fair enough.
So the other one I want you to sell me on is Palisand.
Don't be disrespecting my boy Palathan like that. It's a decent... Until the point where David stupidly told you guys that what's it called? Hidden Power turns into the type that is when it's maxed. Because I had some really fun shit with that as well.
Listen, I did. I would have too. A lot of us would have. But that was one of the whole reasons we didn't ban Hidden Power in the first place was because we all thought it worked the same as Z moves.
No, I knew it didn't as well because I saw it in... what was draft? Was it one of my winter drafts or some shit? And I used that against a few people. You're like, wait, this Pokemon doesn't get fire moves. It's like, no, Hidden Power, mate.
Yeah, Hidden Power is too good on Dynamax. But so like even without Hidden Power, you still think Palisand is really good Dynamax?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got bulky, it gets grass moves, rock moves, it gets ground moves, grass moves, ghost moves. There's a stealth rocker for me, which was something I was lacking a bit. I was like, oh shit, I need a stealth rocker too. But I was like, yeah, Palisand.
Rocks.
Yeah, but I picked Palisand first.
That's true.
That's why. So I was a bit like, oh damn. I was looking at normal types and I was thinking, I need a normal type that can rock as well. And I saw Miltank Crystal. And I was like, actually, that's another comfort pick for me. Fuck. I use Miltank quite a lot. I've actually swept all of the Miltank before.
Oh damn.
Well, he set up. He threw out his Snorlax, started belly drumming, and then started setting up curses as well to get his defense up. I was like, yeah, I'm not allowing this. So I sent in my Miltank, psyched up his stats, and swept him.
I don't think of Miltank as a mon that sweeps, but goddamn.
I can get the replay for you. It was really funny.
Yeah, after we're done, I would love to see it.
Yeah, I'll try and find it. It was... Oh, this was probably about 4 or 5 years ago now.
Oh,
it was one of the... It was against one of my friends, Brandon, and he hated me after that battle.
Oh,
he didn't talk to me for like a week.
I bet
he was like... Well, he just kept saying, my Snorlax just wins. I was like, okay. Looked for my Miltank's moveset. I was like, oh, look, Psych Up.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
It even lived a plus... I think he sent out a Specs Tapu Lily after. He was like, this will kill you. I was like, no, it won't. Like, what do you mean? It's like, I'm max special defense, mate. So I lived that. Then I had I had one of the pinch berries, so I went back up to 50%. I was like, okay, GG, mate.
Damn.
Yep, it was a good battle.
God damn, man. Okay, so let's take a break, shift away from teams for a second, and let's look at divisions really quickly.
Yeah, I noticed that I'm very much a goon division, aren't I?
Yes.
Including myself.
We are calling you the Goons Light division, or the mostly Goons division.
And Jason.
Also, it has the distinct honor, in my opinion, anyway, don't take offense, coaches, please, please, please. I think you have one of the easier of the two divisions. You have one of the easier out of the two easier ones of the 4. Yeah.
I don't know. David's really, really good when he puts his mind to battles.
Well, that's the problem. David is really good when he puts his mind to it.
Oh, he will. He knows. He knows I'm going to bring the heat. He'll have to bring his best.
And James is not getting carried by Gyarados or Pelipper this season.
I have to throw respect. James actually beat me in my Anything Goes draft this last 2 weeks ago or something. So I have to throw respect to James. He's improving a lot.
Oh, no, James is very good. He's very improving. I'm mostly cracking jokes about last season with him and Gyarados.
Being the Gyarados that I killed with my Rotom.
Yes.
Because he didn't Earthquake.
The Gyarados that he definitely just relied on.
Well, there's two things in that battle that really put me... So it was like, what? No Sucker Punch on his Bisharp. Then no Earthquake on his Gyarados. It went through my Levitate.
Yeah, that was weird.
I just looked at after the battle. I was like, okay. He could have swept me with that Bisharp like 5 turns ago. If he just had if he just had Sucker Punch. Because I had nothing left for that because I let things go down that I shouldn't have. So I was like, okay, he's +1. I know a Discharge won't kill him, but if I can get him paralyzed at least. Then he iron-headed me. I was like, wait, what? I lived that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was odd.
I didn't live. It was a roll to live a waterfall. I think it was more in his favor though. I did add like enough bulk to live like certain things and stuff like that and stuff. I had a chance to live a waterfall. I could live the Iron Head, but I definitely died to an Earthquake.
I see.
Well, and then Bisharp was just a bitch for me. I couldn't get around that
Bisharp's
really easily.
A bitch for everybody. Bisharp is a bitch. Bisharp, more like.
It is a very annoying Pokemon to have to get around, especially when it's got a Soul Stance up.
Yeah.
And then that fucking Torkoal of his yawning the shit out of my team.
Yeah, and Yuxi doing the same thing and shit. And...
I was just like, come on, James, please.
Yeah, please stop this.
Yep. I understand that he just wanted a free switch into something to set up and try and kill me, but I was just like, please, bitch, fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed with my division. There is, like I've said already, there is one person that I'm gunning for this season. I was really hoping... Deshaun. I want to get Deshaun.
You want Deshaun?
I want to kick his ass. Got me twice in RX draft, and I'm really not happy with it.
Oh yeah, I think he showed me one of those games.
Yeah, he won through the first one he won because he paralyzed me.
Yeah.
And I got really unlucky with attacks, and then the second one, fair play to him, he did play better than me.
Yeah.
But I still want...
Yeah.
I want revenge.
You want revenge? Well, maybe you'll get him. We'll take a look about that in a little bit later. But now we're gonna pivot back to the teams, like the rosters. So I'm curious. You're very happy with your team.
Incredibly, with mine. Yep.
Established that. Let's take a look at all the other coaches' teams. Are there any that stand out to you where, like, if you didn't have access to your team or you had to take over someone else's team, like, which one would be the one you'd be happiest grabbing? Or few teams? Like, I kind of just want to talk about the other coaches' teams now in the draft in general.
I love BK's team. Dracovish, Chansey, Nidoqueen. He's just got such a powerful roster. And a very bulky mons. It's just annoying to go against.
And a lot of hard hitters.
Jeff's team, I don't even want to look at that and think, oh god, I have to battle that. Thankfully, I don't.
The Go-Goat is going to be so annoying.
Yeah, he told me like the day before. I was like, wait, he gets all of that. He's like, yeah. I said, right, okay, Jeff. You promised me that there was no broken Dynamax ones here, mate.
We missed it when we were coming over because none of us even thought that, none of us were familiar enough with Go-Goat to think that it was busted.
I know, I may have ripped into him a little bit with a joke of that one.
I'm sure you did, rightfully so.
Well, I may have told him that he did it on purpose just to benefit himself.
Yeah. He might have. I mean, if he really wanted to be cool, he wouldn't have banned Hariyama, and then I would have taken Hariyama round 1.
Fair enough. I love Gavin's team, but that's because he's got Tapu Koko. That's my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, that's actually your favorite Pokemon?
Piplup, Tapu Koko. It's a mix between the two.
There's an interesting variety of favorite Pokemon.
I really like penguins, and Piplup's just one of those Pokemon that's
But
always
you're
been my
Mr. Bouncy
favorite.
Panda. You're not Mr. Bouncy
Yep.
Penguin.
Nope. Technically, I'm GS Panda now. Thank you.
You're still the Panda Man.
Yeah, I am still Panda Man PS5. Lots of people have different things from me, apparently. I like Rennie's.
Fair.
I love Rennie's team. I wouldn't mind taking that.
Rennie's team is just fat.
Yeah, I think I have to battle him this season as well. Not looking forward to that. That's gonna be. I'm gonna need a lot of taunt.
A lot, yeah. You're gonna need taunt on like everything.
I really like James's team, and I really like that he's gone out of his normal comfort zone and gone
He
for.
has.
Like he always drafts Rain, or he always drafts Gyarados plus other comfort picks.
And he didn't do any of that.
No, he's really thrown a loop through.
Yeah, I think everyone is shocked at his draft. I think the only Mons that I've seen him use on this team before are Corsola Galar, Salazzle, and Zapdos G.
Zapdos G is dope. Throw a choice band on that. You're lowering people's defenses for free.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Actually, no, I've seen him use Garchomp before, but I wouldn't call Garchomp a comfort pick.
I don't think I've ever seen him draft Garchomp.
I think he had it in the Goons League.
Oh, fair enough then.
I think he had... Well, we didn't play against him, so we wouldn't have seen it.
True. I like Lean's team.
Yeah, Liam's team is gorgeous.
He's got a lot of power with that Finilux, with that Aura Fail to protect his team, Concal or Mega Mobile.
Landorus, Dragon,
I don't even want...
Darmanitan.
Yep, I don't even want to look at Steven's team and think this is Steven's team.
I gotta play Steven twice this season.
Yeah, have fun.
Week 11, week 1 and 12.
And this isn't the shit I got either now.
Yeah, I don't know how much he got sniped besides Mega, because I know he wanted Mega Mawile, and then he took Aggron instead because Liam took Mawile.
Oh no, he's got me Uniclus. Fuck, Uniclus. He swept me with that once because I didn't have a dark type.
Well,
fuck.
I don't have a dark type. Shit.
You don't have a dark type? Oh, mate. Good. GG. Have fun. Have a nice day.
I don't have a dark type. Well, I wanted one, but then... So, here's the thing, right? I was going to take Umbreon, okay? But then I was like, well, my team's not really that fast, and, like, I don't have an electric type, but also, like, I need more offense, so I went with Jolteon and Nidoking for my tier 3s.
Nidoking.
Nidoking is really good. I might end up dropping Jolteon for Umbreon and then dropping Licky for another electric type.
Yeah.
I might do that. But that's mostly because I think the idea of having Wobbuffet's hilarious in DMAX format.
Oh god, yeah. Wobbuffet's gonna be a really pain in the ass for people. You trap the right thing.
Yeah. It's just over.
Steven's team is just Steven's team.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with some nonsense to deal with Reuniclus or Sigilyph or...
Sigilyph is gonna be way more annoying for you.
Truth be told, what I'm scared of, what I don't like that we let Steven get is Gigalith Dracozolt pair.
He uses that well.
I've been wrecked by that pairing by way worse battlers than Steven.
You should be more worried the fact that he has Comfy as well.
Not really. Corviknight just kind of shits on it.
Yes, but think about how Steven battles and think about what moveset,
I know.
moves he gets.
He's gonna bring Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, that bullshit.
He'll probably think of a lot worse sets for that.
Oh wait, fuck. Does Comfey get Mystical Fire in Gen 8?
I don't think it does, no.
Because I know a lot of fairies got Mystical Fire in Gen 8.
Why are you worried about that? You have Mirror Armor.
Oh, because I don't know shit about using Corviknight.
Well, if you need sets for Corviknight, I've got loads as well. It is also one of my comfort picks for Gen 8.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I was gonna get Corviknight at first, and then Jeff was like, "Sean, you've used it though." I was like, "Yeah, that's true. I have used it. I shouldn't get it."
So yeah, everyone's got good teams. It looks like.
Yeah, honestly. I would look at anyone's team and think, that's gonna be easy.
That's good. I mean, because like
Well, I
last
mean,
season.
apart from that, Alex, look at that shit team.
Listen, okay?
I'm only
Listen. This
joking.
team, no. This team on paper is weird. Like, why? Like, you look at it, it's like, well, why does he have Mew and Haxorus and Altaria all on the same team? Just wait till you guys start prepping for the team, okay? Then you'll see the genius in this team I picked up.
You got your favorite Infernape as well.
Yeah, that wasn't intended. Anthony kind of just was like, oh yeah, Infernape, it's really good for your team because your team needs a really good fire type and a really good fighting type. I also didn't think I was going to get Corviknight, so I figured I was going to take Skarmory, and then I would take Terrakion as a fighting type and figure out my fire type later. But getting them both in one Mon, and this season not having it be in a Mon, having it Infernape on a team where it gets overshadowed by a better fighting type is very good.
Yeah. You've also got Samurott. That gets max Airstream and max Knuckle.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, no, it's okay, everyone. No broken Max has got through, honestly.
Yeah, well, it was Samurott was easy to convince Jeff because Jeff hates Samurott, so I was able to be like, it's not that bad. It's just Samurott. It doesn't. It gets it gets shell armor and it also gets Swords Dance, but like, it's just Samurott.
So you used his hatred against him to get a good Mon.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, because I went into this. We'll get into it in my interview, but I went into this season knowing I wanted to build around two very specific Mons, and Samurott was one of them.
Fair enough. But you covered his weaknesses really well.
Thank you.
I like Jesse's. Jesse's got a good team.
Jesse's got a really, really good team, and everyone listening to this interview already knows how he came to that team between him and David looking at their base stat total stuff, and fuck me, man. They got really good teams doing that.
They really did. Aric's got a nice team, although I'm quite confused on the Kethleon Max. I feel that would have been... I know, I feel it could have been a bit better with maybe not being the max, but each to their own, I guess.
I think it's going to work for him.
Quentin got Chris's team, didn't he?
Yeah, he got Chris's team, which he inherited. But there's a lot. But the list, the Quentin's team on the draft has all of his adjustments on it already.
True. I like his team.
He's got a good team. Scrafty Z is something Quentin would have picked even if Chris hadn't. So loves Scrafty.
Yeah, I can see why Scrafty's going to be an amazing Maxmon. Oh look, it's the team I have to face first, David. Yay. Yay. Problem with that is his weather really shits on mine.
Oh yeah, because he's got Galvantula, right?
No, Vikavolt. Yay. And then the person I want to beat the most, Deshawn's team, who Deshawn's just... Yep, he's got his favourite Savali. That's going to be fun to prep for.
Speaking of Deshawn, I just want to... my man's watching YouTube right now, and a Pokeaim video came up where in the description he mentions the goons. So Deshawn sent me a screenshot being like, yo, is this one of your boys? Is he one of the goon squad guys? I was like, no. But I mean, not many people use that verbiage, so I understand why he had to ask.
True. I think if I was going to take over a team, I would want Jesse's the most, personally. Yeah. It looks like it fits what I want.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it would fit a normal team for me.
Yeah, that does look like something you would play.
Bulky offensive kind of play style that I would use.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That definitely looks like a Sionie team.
Man's got Mega Venusaur in fucking grassy terrain.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Hey, take this resisted Giga Train. It's still going to fucking hurt you.
Oh, my God.
On top of Kyron Black with 170 base attack.
A 700 base stat total.
God. I think I battled Jesse as well. Yay.
Speaking of which, we've talked about how you want Deshawn more than anybody. I haven't actually looked at your schedule. Is Deshawn on your schedule?
I fucking hope so.
Let's take a look at your schedule because my final main question for you is I want to know out of everybody that's on your schedule, who you have which game you're most looking forward to.
I have David, James,
Jason.
yeah.
Then
You.
Oh shit! Right out the gate. Okay, that's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Then you have you're guaranteed
Eric.
Deshaun because you have Eric. You're in the same conference.
To be honest, out of everyone who I'm looking forward the most to battling is probably you.
Have we not? No, we did. We did we've faced off a few times, but we're gonna have our game's gonna be a good one.
Mm.
We always you always get stressed out when we play.
Yes, I do. I think the only reason one of the battles you stopped me being stressed out was because we both didn't know that Soundproof stocked Pyro Ball. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that was the last time we played. And you almost beat me. The only reason I won that game was a damage roll.
Yeah, I didn't care that I lost, but that put me back in. I saw that. I was like, yes, I'm back in this.
That was a good game. The only reason and you had Dragapult that season.
Yeah, and Sylveon.
Yeah, the only reason
I sniped your Sylveon.
Oh, so the Soundproof game was a different game that I'm thinking of. The Soundproof would have been, oh my god, it would have been about a year ago, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the second or third time we played.
Weren't you the one who took the bounty off my Como? You were the first person to kill it.
Oh, I probably was. I probably did that at the end of the season.
Because I remember that I was like on a winning streak of like 7.
Yeah,
Come up in Taiwan.
That was at the end of the season. And you still beat me, but I took out Como.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to playing against you too. I really am. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing.
I just enjoy our battles.
We always have really good battles. I don't think anything tops the first game we ever played against each other.
Do you know what? Going into that game, I had like Jeff and one of the other coaches like, Alex is really good, Sean. You might not win this. It's like, no, don't tell me that, because when people tell me that, that makes me want to like play my absolute best. Because I hate people saying, "Oh, you're not going to beat this person."
And then you won only because I made a mistake, but you still won.
Well, that and I crit your Sylveon. That was annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't clicked the double smash on Cloyster, I think I won the game, but I clicked double smash on Cloyster, and I lost the game because I did that, because I got ahead of myself in the calcs.
To be honest, win or lose that, I killed your Kyurem, so I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, you did. So you did it good. You took the bounty off of it.
Yep, and then you returned the favor.
So we make a season later.
Yeah, we make a lovely Como. That season was the season I fell in love with Como.
Oh,
before that, I was like, before that,
a lot of work for you. Yeah. I remember I struggled with that when we played that season.
Before that, I was like, Como was all right. Then I drafted it. I started using it. I was like, oh my god, all these sets.
Yeah, it's got so many good sets.
Yeah, it's because I used what was it? I used the Omni Boost on it 1 week, which didn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the mono. No, it was the mono. Yeah, it was the mono I fell in love with Como, and then the season after I fell in love with it even more.
Yeah.
And I used the Omni Boost, and then I was told afterwards that I'm not supposed to do that.
But it didn't impact the game, so it didn't matter.
No, I think because I swept that person with my Slurp.
Yeah.
And then give it to Jamie.
Oh god. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing against you too, Sionie. And
you and Deshaun.
And you get Deshaun. You're getting Deshaun this season, so
good. I'm really glad that I don't battle Jeff.
Week 8.
For once.
Week 8 you get Deshaun.
Yeah. I'm just glad I'm not in the same division as Jeff for once. I always battle him every season. It's always like every season I've been a part of the full one, he's always been on my roster. He's been in my division.
Oh my god.
I think we're like 2-1 or something to me. I beat him twice, he's beat me once. So I'm actually kind of, if I can make playoffs. That's gonna be really rough in this season because I got
Playoffs are
some
gonna be
amazing.
so tough this season.
Oh yeah, I'm not expecting to make it, but I want to. If I do, I
Hey,
want Jeff
you can
then.
do it. Yeah?
hmm
Well, hopefully in a few months down the line when we're doing the playoff videos, we can say that
You get a Jeff week one.
yeah, or not even just that, but you're like, hey, yeah, Jeff
I
is in
did
his
it.
sights. So with all of that said, before we wrap up this interview, Sionie, do you have any final thoughts that you want to put out into the universe? It can be things where you're like, oh, this is things the audience haven't heard that they need to hear in order to get the true getting to know me experience. It can be about the season. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be as
I
many
think
things
most
as
of
you
the
want it to be.
I think most of the people in NPBF pretty much know me at this point. That I'm just a loud, very weird person that's really bouncy and just kind of out there in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, most of the goons have known me quite a few years now.
that's true. That is
Triff I knew
true.
for quite a while. I play Fortnite with James sometimes when he's on. He
Yeah,
knows what I'm like.
yeah, he does.
I PM Jeff. Well, me and Jeff pretty much talk every day at this point.
Damn, that's a lot of chatting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this season. It's going to be so hard, though.
It's gonna be so hard.
Like, no one's got easy weeks. No one's got, like, weeks where you look at the matchup and you're like, ah, I can win that. That's a good start. At least there's no Nadine.
Yeah, yeah. No one is a free win.
Definitely not. Everyone's going to be best prep and everyone's going to be, you have to bring your whole game to win.
Yeah,
I would also like to beat Arik. I've never actually beaten him yet.
and I think
No shit.
you face him, so
Yep. Hopefully
now's
this
the
is the
time.
season.
Yeah, now's the time, man. You do it.
I'm actually really happy with my schedule-ish. Kind
You
of wish I
got
didn't
all
have
the
to battle
guys you want to
David.
beat. You have all the guys you want to play, and I think that's what matters.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with the fact I have to battle David first, because his team looks really, really, really scary.
Yeah, his team is something else.
He always drafts really well. It's just when, like, in D-League, he goes missing or he doesn't play his best for, like, 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. It's so wild that David made it all the way to the finals in D League and didn't play for like a third or a quarter of his games.
Yeah, when he puts his mind to it, he's really good.
Yeah,
So
when he puts his mind to it.
there's a lot of players here who I'm hopefully it's I'm just happy I get about. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun season. I'm really, really looking forward to this.
It's gonna be a good one for sure.
Ooh, I even get about BK. I didn't realize that one.
Ooh, oh yeah, yeah, because he's in the same division as Deshaun and Eric, and you get Rennie.
Oh yay!
That's gonna be fun.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Yeah, it'll be good.
I've never actually battled BK before.
Oh, he's gonna. He is something. He is a force to reckon with. Let me tell you.
Oh, I've heard about his reputation.
Well, here's something to help you with that reputation. All right. He is in no small part partially responsible for getting me to the level I'm at a few years back.
That's good.
He helped me back in during the Sun and Moon days. He really accelerated a lot of my battling growth
That's fair enough.
and helped facilitate the way I play the game. Like really ingrain it in me. So yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to bring my A game.
You have to. You can't not. It's kind of ridiculous how good he is.
It's kind of saddening because back in like the Ultra Sun and Moon days, I was really good, but I'm like a lot better than I am now. Because back then I wasn't with Sarah, I didn't have my kids, and Pokemon was like my total main focus in life.
Everything.
Yeah, and now I'm kind of
You
not
got
quite
life
that
and you got
level.
family.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun though. I'm looking forward to battling him. I
Oh,
always
yeah.
like battling new people.
Well, you got a lot of new people this season to play against, it seems like.
Gosh, I'm looking forward to it. And I think me and you are week 4?
Yep.
Yep. That's something to look forward to as well.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Well, at the risk of beginning of starting to repeat ourselves, I think now is as good a time as any to start winding down, and now we can focus on going forward into the season. Sionie, thank you for joining me. Thank you for bearing with me as we've had to do some movie
That's
magic
fine.
making this interview happen.
Oh, it happens. Yeah, he is one of those people you have to get at the right moment to do things with.
Yeah. I hope everyone has enjoyed talking, listening to us talk. I've enjoyed talking to you, but I also always enjoy talking to you.
And just a good time. I can't help it.
Oh, yeah. No, you are. I can't even deny. I can't not stroke your ego on this one. You're just a good time. There's a reason why he's married with kids.
Yep.
So with all that said, I hope everyone enjoyed this interview. Keep your eyes out for the rest. They're just gonna keep rolling on out. Sionie, again, thanks for coming on.
No worries.
Look forward
16
to
coaches to get through.
Yeah. Well, you're number 9. That's done.
Oh wow, that's pretty good then.
Yeah. Wait, 7, not 9. 7.
Oh,
7.
Still
But
got a few more to go then.
At the time of recording, I only just started doing these yesterday, though. We're almost halfway done.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do what you did last time, posting once a day and everything then?
I think it just depends on when I start getting these out to Jeff to edit them and upload them.
Fair enough.
Because I would like them to go one at a time, but if we don't, no, we don't have enough time for them to go one at a time. There's gonna be some double days.
That's good. I always enjoy listening and watching the videos you guys put out.
Thank you, and now you get to be a part of them.
Well, to be fair, even when I was on the off season, I was still watching all the battles and everything on YouTube on my days when I wasn't really doing anything.
Oh man, yeah. Well, now you're a part of it. Now you're a part of something bigger.
Yay!
Well,
it's great having it. It's really great having an NPBF part of New Frontier. It's been a really good experience.
Yeah, it's helped us grow so much. It's helped everyone. Both parties have really benefited.
Yeah, it's been great. I do have to go. My little one's waking up.
All right, perfect timing, perfect segue. All right, guys. Sionie's got to go be a good dad. I got to go be a productive member of society. Keep your eyes peeled for more content. But until then, we'll see you soon.
Peace.